This is Fox 26 Morning News.
All right, well, black-eyed peas are thought to bring prosperity in the new year, and Chef Lawrence Fogarty with Main Street America is here to show us a different way of making black-eyed peas, something that I've never even heard of, Chef, because most of the time I think about, you know, you kind of like blanch them or boil them or something like
blanch
that.
Them with,
yeah,
and with bacon and
bacon and all that. But you have something totally different.
Absolutely. What we're doing at a main restaurant at Main Street America, we're deep frying our black-eyed peas, and we are serving them every day of the year, not just New Year's Day.
That's a lot of prosperity.
Yeah, we gotta be ready for it.
Okay. How do you do it?
What we do is we take black-eyed peas and we soak them overnight. At least 6 hours if you're not going to do overnight. And then you take them out, drain the water, you put them into a pan, and you chop up an onion. 1 onion, 2 bay leaves, a jalapeno or 2, however you like, however spicy you like it. And you just go ahead and you cook that for about on high for 5 minutes, and then drop it down to simmer, cook for 45 minutes.
Now, what actually does the deep frying, though?
So then after that, there's another process.
That's what
you have to drain them, and then you drain them and put them on a sheet pan lined with wax paper.
Okay.
That'll keep the peas from separating, but what you do is put it in the freezer and you deep freeze them. You put them until they're frozen solid.
Wow.
Because you want to go from frozen to fried right away.
Okay.
Any other way, if you do it a cold refrigeration, it seems a little bit too mushy.
Okay.
Anyway, so you put them in, you drop them in, and then you come back with a product after you're frying. So if I fried this now, you would put it on, let it fry for about 4 to 7 minutes.
Now, what do you put, butter in there, or what do you?
Nope, just canola oil or canola oil at 375.
Okay.
So.
All right.
Then what you do is you create a little spice mixture that needs to go on a spice, and it's a ½ teaspoon of salt, a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. We've got a 1/4 teaspoon of paprika.
Okay.
We've got onion powder and garlic powder, both a 1/4 teaspoon. A little bit of chili powder to get the spice.
Give it some heat.
And a little bit of cayenne. There's your heat.
Wow.
And you just mix that all together. You just want to combine it. And then when that comes out, you drain the peas, let them dry a little bit, put them in, and give it a little toss.
Now, the neat thing about this, Chef, is that this is less of a, looks like less of a meal and more of kind of like a snack.
Well,
the way it in your mouth kind of.
The way I came upon it, some guys were in drinking beer and they were asking for something crunchy, peas and peanuts, and I didn't have any peanuts in the house, so I went back in the back and saw peas and thought I would just try it, and it's turned out to be a big hit. And we have it at the restaurant, and we sell them by the jar full. And
they're healthy. You said they're gluten-free. They got protein in there.
Gluten-free, no protein, and just a little flash fry. They're not saturated in oil. So if you are wanting to do something a little bit different this year, this is what I do. And you could serve it Super Bowl Sunday or whatever like that.
Cool stuff. Okay, so if somebody wants to come by and pick some up, where are you guys located?
We are at 18750 I-45 North. That's off of Parramatta and Hollow Tree on 45 North, just past 1960 if you're coming from Houston, or from, Cypress Wood if you're coming from the Woodlands.
Thank you so much, Chef Fogarty. We feel prosperous already. Jose.